Welcome back to another edition of Not Just for NIMBYs. It's our ongoing conversation with people who are on the front lines in the wind industry, building support in communities for projects. And I'm joined here by a longtime friend of mine, Christine Karlovic with EDF Renewables North America. They've got over 16 gigawatts that they've developed over a 30-year span. They've got an employee base of 1,100 people throughout North America, and they've got 24 gigawatts in the pipeline. Christine, welcome.
Thanks, Mike.
If it were entirely up to you, what changes would you want the industry to make to its digital tool use when it comes to community engagement? 3 changes you'd like to see.
I think we have to stop being afraid of using social media to communicate with the general public about projects that have tough topics. We just have to be open to discuss them. And if we're being honest and truthful, then there's no reason to not be able to do that. So I'd like to see us engage more via social media with the communities. I think it's really great to have pages set up for the projects in the communities. So there's not just the NIMBYs page to go to get the information about the project, but there's also the developers page to get the information and the facts about the project. And the third thing I would say is probably just if you're going to have social media pages, then post on them and keep them updated. Don't let them just live there with old news on them, because I feel like a lot of pages that are set up do have haven't had a post in 3 months, and that's not very engaging.
One thing we've heard from several participants is that we've heard the perception over and over again that there is an emerging professional class of NIMBY organizers. They're may not be rooted to one community or another, but there's this growing sense that the pushback in local communities is not purely local, that it is being externally driven or exacerbated. What is your sense of that? I don't know that we need to have hard and fast proof of that, but just want to get your sense.
Oh yeah, I mean, this has been going on for years, long before social media. We all know their names out there, the big opposers, and they're not from that community, but they go into that community and share their information and their belief of what wind is and taint it and cause lots of problems and cost development companies a lot of money in PR. But that just kind of comes with it, and that's been going on for years. That's been going on long before social media was here.
If you had 4 wind industry CEOs, other than yours, who were sitting across the table from you, and they collectively said, well, Christine, thanks, that's all well and good, but social is messy. It comes with a brand risk because of its permanence and its virality and the emotional quality to Facebook debates. What would you say to them to persuade them to see the need to have those 3 changes you articulated a few minutes ago?
It's the fact that when we're not participating, then we're kind of just letting the bad news spider out, and we're not able to hone it in. So we're not doing anything to stop the negativity or the misinformation to spread. And I think that would be, it's our duty to make sure that we're sharing the right information, that we are putting the right information out there, and that we're educating people about what the facts are and what the facts aren't. So I think we're doing a disservice to our business, our industry, if we don't go out there and protect the industry and speak the truths of the industry. So I mean, I would just say we're doing a disservice. We're not doing what we set out to do, because at the end of the day, it's not just about the bottom line, right? We do actually care about the communities we work in. We want the good for the community. We want to benefit them. We want them to reap the tax revenue benefits. We want them to have landowners and farmers that have a steady income.